Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Pulse, coming to you live. Let's start out with a little music tonight, and then we'll get rolling into the show.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold. I had to run away high, so I wouldn't come home low. Just when things went right, it doesn't mean they were always wrong. Just take this song, and you'll never be left all alone. Take me to your heart, feel me in your bones. Just one more night, and I'm coming on this long and winding road. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Home, sweet home. Tonight, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Home, sweet home. You know that I've seen too many romantic dreams up in lights falling off the silver screen. My heart's like an open book for the whole world to read. Sometimes nothing keeps me together at the seams. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Home, sweet home. Tonight, I'm on the way. Just set me free. Oh, sweet home. Oh, sweet home. Oh, sweet home. Oh, sweet home. Home, sweet home. Yeah, I'm on my way. Just set me free. Home, sweet home.
That's it, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to the Pulse, coming to you live from downtown Anderson, Alaska, that is. I see the room filling up. Look at us go. Let me get my trusty co-host here on here. I know he's sitting on the side doing something. I don't know. It's Tucson Scott. What do you expect? Here we go. Here we come to save the day. That's right. Actually, I got a new opening for him. after he gave me so much garbage. This you have an audio issue. Oh man, how am I supposed to get things going when my co-host has an audio issue? All righty. I see a bunch of people in there. Let me all welcome them to the room. I see Grammy in there. I see Pink Squirrel. I see Short Pants Robert. Tex Gal, my sister in Mexico. I see Scott kind of hanging in there. I see the old man. Let's see here. I see Ninana Rick. I see Mark Seaman. And I see our executive producer, Miss Susie, out there. All righty. Well, let's see. Since Scott's sitting on the sidelines here, let me go ahead and I'll shoot the news out real quick. Let me just get this out. Okay, everyone wants to hear what's going on here in Alaska. So I'm going to give you a quick weather report here. This ought to be simple. Dun, dun, dun. It's a great night here in Alaska. It's actually been wonderful. Currently, we are sitting at 2 degrees right now. That is above zero. That is beautiful for here. For right now, it's not minus 39, it's not minus 48. We are a positive 2 degrees. Okay, going into tonight, we do have a low of minus 15. Into tomorrow, we've got a high of minus 5, low of 19, minus 19, that is. Going into Friday, we've got minus 2 for the high, minus 9 for the low. But then Saturday, we start kicking it back in again, and those not real normal temperatures. We're going to be in the positive Saturday, a high of 2, a low of minus 8. And then Sunday will be positive 3 and a low of minus 6. So there's your weather forecast, and no snow. It's showing just slight chance going into Sunday of about 35%, which in the Denali Borough, just give it a minute and it's going to start snowing. It snowed up there. All right, let's see here. He just popped back in. Go ahead and I'm going to get this rolling here. We can wait for him. Let me do this. Let me get a co-host on here. Let me find someone.
What's up?
Wow. Rick, man, you got... Oh, okay. Wait a sec. Let's get him going here. Scott just entered the room here. I actually had to give him... He gave me so much garbage earlier that I was going to give him a real hot entry there, you know. But looks like Susie's in the room. We got Susie in the room. We got Ninana Rick. And let's see here.
The Yukon Quest is coming through right now in Ninana.
Absolutely. It is. Ninana Rick, welcome to the show. Susie, my exec producer.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. Big news happening right here. Right now. We currently have one of the biggest sled races, one of them. Okay, the biggest is the Iditarod, of course. That is our Super Bowl of dog sledding and mushing here. But we currently do have the Yukon Quest for the first year in how many years, Rick? Oh, my goodness.
About 3.
About 3 years.
Since 19, I think.
Yeah, 2019. We currently have the Yukon Quest, and they are coming through Nenana right now as a stopping point. They have to do a 6-hour stop there, and they'll be rotating back into Fairbanks and pushing up the road there, their final road. I saw a lot of stops on there. Yeah, go ahead, Rick.
Yeah, the leader left at 1:09 this afternoon, heading back to Fairbanks to cross the finish line. He's probably there by now.
I would imagine. Did you happen to catch a name?
Who's in the lead?
I think his name is Jeff.
Is it Jeff Betts?
I think so.
Positive?
I'm not positive. I just think.
Yeah,
I think it was him.
now. You're thinking now.
I'm thinking.
See, I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, you'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I think it was Jeff's that was in the lead. He left here at 1:00.
Okay. Well, that's huge news here. Also, let me get some other shout outs here. Short Pants Robert's on the air, the dude Sean. And here comes finally my trusty co-host, Mr. Tucson Scott. You know what? I got to give him an intro here. Let's see here. And welcome to the show, the one, the only, Mr. Tucson Scott. Let's see if
Come on, man.
I got gypped. I didn't get an intro song.
I didn't get an intro either. Don't feel bad, Susie. I didn't get one either.
Is that it?
Everyone complain more.
You complain more. Straight.
Come on, man. Come
Okay.
on.
I do,
come
but
on,
nobody
man.
ever listens to me.
Well, believe me, we can hear you just fine. Your speaker's picking up everything. All right. You want Rick? Let's go ahead and do it right. You want to do it right?
Yes, do it right.
Okay.
Come on, man. There it is.
And
There it is.
let's welcome Mr. Nenana Rick from the backwoods in Nenana, Alaska. He's a good old woodsman. He's getting ready to pull out his washboard now.
I gotta go find my spoons.
There you go, Rick.
Yeah. A hoedown.
For those that don't know what Rick is, he is actually an Alaska bushman woodsman. And we tease him a lot because he runs equipment out there. And his favorite piece of equipment is, go ahead and say it, Rick.
Fillibuncher.
Fellabuncher. He is a Fellabuncher man.
But I don't get to run my Fillibuncher anymore. I don't
No.
have that job. I have a different job doing other stuff.
Right.
Now I have a shear.
Yeah, sheer what? We are not
Shear.
even-
Shear. I'm
Sheer
gonna shit-
pantyhose.
Shear.
Sheer sheep.
Sheer sheep.
Shear
Oh, this
sheep.
is going to go on forever, isn't it?
Sure, why not?
All right, let's go ahead and invite my executive producer, Miss Susie. She is in the house. There you go. How you feeling now, Susie? Is that better? Look at you, even got people singing in the background now. You ready? Here it comes. Come on, Scott. Throw it out there, baby. Let's fly.
What? Well, let's fly.
Yeah, come on.
What's that all about?
Oh, come on. You're going to have to do better than that.
You're gonna have to do better than that. Come on, it's Susie, man.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
Let's fly.
I'm catching messages here on the side on top of it here. Let's see here. We got, yeah, you like that pink squirrel? She's digging it already. We've got, it looks like Miss Robin in the Hood is trying to get on as well. There's, the house is getting full here real quick. Also in the background, listening to the show is Miss Donna Kay. She is down in Mexico, and that is my sister. Today, she's actually listened to the show a few times. I taught her how to get on Podbean, how to track us, how to find us, and welcome to the show, Miss Donna. I see you out there. Also, let's see here. We got some stuff. Well, I mean, big news here, of course. Alaska mushing season, it started. I mean, how cool is that, right? Nowhere else, right? Here in basically, thanks, Brett David. Oh my God, she's killing me right off the bat. Don't look at that in the chat, everyone. My sister's going to tease me. I know it for sure. Yeah. Scott, not a word, man. Just let it go. We do have behave. Is that what you're saying? You want me to behave? Too much. Hey, so we got some stuff going on. First of all, let me give a shout out here to we've got one of our supporters, Clear Sky Lodge. I haven't played their plug yet tonight, but also happening this weekend, this Sunday, got Super Bowl Sunday. They will be open at 11 a.m. So they are opening early, 11 a.m. at Clear Sky Lodge. They're going to have a bunch of games and prizes during the game as it's going on. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see here. We've got chats going on already. Sisters, we got to love them because mom said so.
Oh,
there you go.
She was getting back at you. I see how.
Oh, look at that. You used my middle name.
It's okay. No one uses my middle name because it's like the same thing as like singing that supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh, now I want to know what your middle name is.
Wow. Susie, turn down the volume, man. You're killing me here. You just blew us off the map. Scott's got like 3 middle names. It's like Scott, Xavier. It just goes on and on and on. I know you don't have to say it, but if you want to.
That's a super easiest way to find me is to know my middle name.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only one in the world with that name. So
throw it out if you want. You're
No,
welcome.
No, I'm not. No, that's why I'm telling you, I'm not going to do that on Podbean.
No, you're not.
Like, it's like as bad as like, would you guys
Come on,
like
man.
to hear? Would
Right.
you like to hear the song I made about my social security number?
Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Let's do it. For those who want to, yes, the old man's like, yeah, let's do it. We could actually give you a promo to it too. I mean, we could just throw something out there. You want to get it going, you know? We could totally do that. Just throw some some promos in the background. And coming to you now is Tucson Scott. His phone number is 520-555-1212. Also look for his social security number, which is also 555, and so on and so on. We can help you out. You know we can.
Should have did the whole 8675309.
Oh man, I should have done that. Throw out a little 8675309, little Jenny in there. Wow, are you trying to date us now? You know, come on.
I guess.
You guess? Maybe. All right. Let me also welcome, it looks like Miss Robin in the Hood. 976 Boots. There you go, Mark. Looks like also Miss Robin in the Hood has joined us. She is not I'm in downtown Anderson, which I'm in the south side. She's in Midtown, and of course we have a few others that are in uptown Anderson. And for those who don't know, this show is coming to you live from Anderson, Alaska. We're a small little village out in the middle of nowhere. Robin's already posted, I am tech difficulties. Boot, reboot. That was you earlier.
Yeah, she was already trying to call me.
Is she?
Yeah.
Call you. And here we go. She must be able to hear us. Absolutely. Okay, so I wanted to talk about, I had a great time this morning. By the way, old man, thank you for joining the show tonight. I had a great time. And they started talking about Super Bowl food. I mean, come on. Super Bowl food, munchies, big time, right? This is it's that time of year where Super Bowl and food, even if you don't want to watch the Super Bowl, I mean, come on, you usually end over at a Super Bowl party.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, am I talking?
Is that a shot?
You talking
is
to me?
Is that a shot? From
I asked Scott earlier on the headline news. You know what's going on in the Super Bowl? He goes, no. But if you asked him about baseball or who won the World Series in 1984, he could probably pull that up. Or better yet, Scott, let's see here. Watch right now. What time is it in India?
It is
2.
Oh, you got me on a weird hour. So you got 9:18.
9:18 in the morning.
Thursday.
9:18. He's a walking time clock, I tell you. Beer 30 Mark says, yeah, we're already going to start. Welcome to the show. I see some new listeners jumping in on here. Alrighty, so let's talk. You guys got. Let's start with you, Scott. What's your favorite Super Bowl food?
I don't really know. I guess I don't know. Wings.
What is that in the background?
Water.
What, out of what?
My faucet. I can't drink.
The antiquated banana water system.
I can't drink
like
beer, so I'm drinking water.
Did you prime the pump over there? Or
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, you got to prime the pump here where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm camping out.
At least he's not in a dry cabin.
No.
A lot of people don't realize that, but here in Alaska, we have a lot of people that just live in dry cabins. They have to haul their water in or basically melt it down from the ice outside.
Don't use yellow ice.
No, we try and stay away from that.
Not lemonade.
Scott, do you have favorite Super Bowl food?
Yeah, I mean, I guess hot wings.
Hot wings? Okay.
Nachos.
Nachos? Nachos.
Jalapeno poppers.
Jalapeno poppers. Okay. We're starting to roll down with that. Pizza? Okay. I mean, we've got a lot. Oh, wow. Let's see here. Mr. Boogie just jumped in. Welcome to the show, Boogie.
What's going on, man? I heard jalapeno poppers had to join.
See?
And let's
Telling
welcome.
you, they're the bomb.
Here's Boogie's. Boogie knows the song. Be kind tonight, Boogie. Be
Oh,
kind.
I will. I know how to twiddle my thumbs. That's for sure.
We got Boogie coming all the way from Indiana, way back
Keystone,
hiding in the
Indiana.
bush back there.
Yeah, Keystone.
We'll just
Keystone
call it
Light, Indiana.
Which Keystone Light, Indiana. Here we go. Oh, we love that sound.
Was that two? Are you loading up your helmet? Or what's going on?
We're getting them ready to go. We're getting them ready to go.
He's getting up to Super Bowl. I gotta say, when it comes to Super Bowl munchies, I gotta narrow it down to Super Bowl dip. I actually talked about this morning. I was like, man, that sounds good. We're talking Velveeta melted down in a crock pot with chili and like Rotella in it. Oh yeah.
Is that a hint?
I just threw it out there. I was softly hinting at it. I was just kind of soft hinting at it.
Well,
Yeah,
you know, you
I
have
know.
to tell the head cook that. So if you want it, they can cook it for you.
Right. I just slowly got it out there. I softly put it out there. Yeah, just to say, yeah, let's have some Super Bowl dip. I mean, we do got some
So I
stuff.
just have to pick up chips because I already got chili and I got Velveeta and I
Really?
think I probably have to get Rotel.
Okay. Party at Brett the Pulse's house.
Dude, I'm flying over there just for the dip.
Right, exactly. Come on down for the dip. I mean, everyone is hyped up over the Super Bowl. I don't know. I'm not hugely hyped up over it. What do we got? We got Kansas City in there, right? The Kansas City,
Philadelphia.
Yep.
yeah, and the Philadelphia Chickens.
Yeah.
I'm only going for KC's because I want my
You-
lunch or dinner from Rick.
Oh no! I'm gonna get my spaghetti.
Oh, I
I better
forgot.
start
Nah.
preparing that now.
Here we go. We got a standing bet on the Pulse right now between exec producer Susie and Nana Rick on the Super Bowl. And Susie, if she loses, who'd you take? You took Kansas City, right, Susie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took KC.
She took Kansas City,
I
and
got
her
the
bet,
birds.
yeah, for the birds.
Well, what's the other team?
Philadelphia Eagles.
Hello, Miss Robin in the hood. See
Is
you.
it?
Yeah, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia. Yeah, I mean, all of us
Kansas
in
City,
Alaska-
Philadelphia.
Kansas City and Philadelphia. So if Susie loses, she has to make Rick's favorite, which she made a couple years ago at 4th of July here in Alaska for the 4th of July celebration. She made a white chicken spaghetti.
I can just taste it now.
Yes,
Oh.
Rick's already drooling over
The
it. I know.
smell, yes, I can smell it. Yes. Never mind, I farted.
That must be the leftovers from what was it, Christmas, New Year's?
Yeah. We had some actually leftovers that we froze up. I mean, if you live in Alaska, pretty much you freeze everything. I mean, if not, it freezes anyway. But
Yeah, just
there's
stick it
always
out
a
the door.
backlog. Absolutely,
Exactly. We have a giant walk-in freezer outside. Just
absolutely.
ask Brett. He
Just
lost
gotta
2
watch out
gallons
for
of
the
milk one
bears.
year.
Thank God the Bears will never show up to the Super Bowl, so you guys are safe.
You're still gonna tag me on that, aren't you, Sue? So I usually put stuff outside. Okay, we have 2 entries coming into the house. We have what's called an Arctic entry, so it's a good size room. It's in between basically the main house door and the back door, so to speak. Our front and back door both have Arctic rooms. The back door has an Arctic room that is roughly like 15 by 15, so it's a good size room. And generally, if we want to keep something colder, keep it to freeze, we just leave it in there because it stays about 30, 34, 38. Sometimes it drops a little bit, but it's right about it. So last year, I started bringing stuff in, and the Arctic room, believe it or not, was actually full of groceries. We had stuff full in there. So I decided to throw down a couple of gallons of milk, and also I had some, what else did I put out there? Grouse breast that I had from hunting. I think I'm.
I think so.
Yeah. I
What?
think
What breast?
There was a few things in a bag.
Yeah.
What is a grouse?
What is a grouse? We call those prairie chickens here, or flying sirloin. It's basically like a quail or a chucker.
Only bigger.
Yeah, only bigger. Yes.
Okay, cool.
So we have we do a lot with we hunt all the time here. It's
Hey,
allowed.
what's old man? Old
So-
man's in there.
Absolutely, he is, man. And we basically, whenever you see a grouse, I mean, it's like flying sirloin. We tag it and strip it, and away you go. So last winter, it was right at the beginning of winter. I think it was like second or third week in October. I put out 2 gallons of milk out on the back stoop and a couple of grouse breasts out there. Well, it decided to snow overnight. And when it snowed, Rick, remember when we had the heavy snow? It dropped like 3.5 feet overnight.
Yeah.
Freaking
Yeah.
stupid, And I lost 2 gallons of milk and those two grouse breasts out there. I had to wait till April before they showed up. There's just literally over 8 feet of snow sitting there on the side.
That is awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what we do here. We all got outside refrigerators and freezers. I mean, if it's a need, if it needs to work with it, that's what you do. You put it outside. You buy those frozen pizzas from like Costco and this and that. You just stack them up outside. It's no need to fill up your freezer.
Just make sure there's no ravens around, because the ravens will steal your food.
Absolutely.
They'll even take
yes.
the garbage.
Yeah. Oh man, I say, was it still good when you got it? Absolutely. It was still perfect.
The milk didn't burst.
No.
No.
You know what's funny is a lot of people don't realize that that milk containers. You ever see the round depressions?
Oh yeah, they're just like a freeze plug for an engine.
That's exactly what they are. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the milk up here, you don't get them in the normal milk jugs. We get those square milk jugs up here. I don't know if you guys get them in your area or not.
No, but it is hip to be square. So
yeah, absolutely. No pun intended. Boogie, you're going to start right off the bat, right? Aren't you?
Yeah, I'm good with it sometimes.
You can even have there you go. You feel better now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I lost 2 gallons of milk, and of course they froze solid, and we found them in April. Of course, they're still good because they've been frozen,
It's like a savings account, the CD.
So it is.
Like Christmas in April.
Right. That's exactly what it is. It's like this way. You never know what you find out there out in the yard when you come and, April comes around, things start to thaw.
Hey, better to find milk than dog poop.
Oh, wow.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, hon, did you notice I learned how to clean up the dog poop in the front yard?
Yeah, you plowed it.
I did.
No worms now.
I used the plow truck. I just mowed right through there and plowed the front yard. Just pushed it all to the back towards the woods in the back.
It's the modern day compost pile.
It is. I was like, you know what? I ain't picking that stuff up. I'm just gonna plow it back there. 8-foot plow on the front of the truck. We make a couple passes. We're gonna be good.
Too bad you didn't have a nearby neighbor you didn't like. Just plow it right over to them.
You know what?
Don't give them no ideas now.
Right? You just never know what's going to happen. You just never know. Hello, ABC. Welcome to the show. All right. For all those new out there, please make sure you do hit that follow button out there and give us some likes on the way through. We do encourage all sorts of talk. So chit chat in the box. We all keep an eye on it. My trusty co-host should be watching that as well. Mm-hmm.
I did I apologize. I did have a guy I met tonight. His name is Cooper. He's looking to be an outdoorsman and things like that. And
yeah.
I was just sliding through the lives, and I was like, you need to come over and check out the Pulse. These are outdoorsmen. He's from the UK.
Yeah.
But I don't see him down here in the chat. So,
He'll show up. Give him time.
I hope so.
Right. Exactly. Our room, it just starts filling up, and before you know it, it's overflowing, and then we just call it good.
Right.
Go ahead, Scott. You had something to say?
No, I did.
Oh, you did, Rick?
You know those pizzas we were talking about last night, the 99-cent ones.
Yeah, the Totino's party
I
pizzas.
love them.
You can't find them in the store. I went through there today, and
You went looking for
I went looking for them. I couldn't find any. The cheapest one I could find was a Tombstone, the same size.
I found one.
Tombstones are good.
Yeah, they are, but I couldn't find those Totinos we were talking about last
Right.
night. I mean, I was jonesing for one today.
Boy,
I miss the Tombstone double top, but they don't sell those around anymore.
No, you can't get those.
Mm-mm.
I mean, we were talking last
I haven't
night.
been able to find them for a while.
The party pizzas used to get them in.
oh yeah,
for like $3.59, something like that. Now
heck yes.
right? You get the triple meat. Everyone always those are the always ones that emptied out on the shelves.
I would cook them 2 at a time and then plop them on top of each other.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, who's got a Pizzone now, suckers, for $2? The heck with you, Pizza Hut.
Right.
Yeah, I got jonesing for it, and I went looking for them, and I couldn't find them at Fred Meyer's nowhere.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
That's just
man.
wrong.
You know, the homeless at Fred Meyer's probably bought them all up and then went next door to my old works building and broke back in again and was having a barbecue.
Oh,
Probably.
Oh, yeah,
mean,
Rick.
it
By the
didn't
way, I
even
told
look-
her right away. Yeah, that what happened.
Oh, you got a hold of her and told her what door was wide open?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
This has been an ongoing since about October
Right.
that they keep breaking into the building. They burnt the one down. I wish
Yeah.
they just burned the rest of it down. But you shoo them out and they're back in a half an hour later.
Absolutely.
jeez.
They
Hey,
dug under walls to get in?
They
You're
did.
joking.
No.
No.
They literally dug under our one of the first student bus barns, which held 65 buses, roughly.
Yeah.
165, 180, somewhere in there. So they moved out of the Fairbanks location, and all of a sudden the vagrants started taking over. They turned it into like Bustown City. I mean, they moved.
Shop they stole rigs that we still had on the lot in the buildings.
Yeah.
Trashed
It's
the
such
office
a
building.
small, community. Where did they take them? How have they not been caught?
Shit, we called the cops on them
and they
every other day.
Yeah. Robert,
And
you're
they
welcome to
turn
talk.
around and they're back.
Yeah.
Jeez.
and-
Man, I'm sorry, guys. That
Yeah,
stinks.
Mark just asked here. We have homeless here. Believe it or not,
Oh, yeah.
we have homeless here year round. I can't figure it out either. I mean, go to Florida, go to
Yeah.
SoCal, go to New Mexico. Better yet, go to Tucson. There you go, Scott.
They have shelters for homeless. They have warming centers for homeless.
Oh yeah, yeah. They have bus stops literally that are heated. Bus stops, so that there's what did they do last year in Fairbanks? Didn't they open warming centers for the transfer
Hmm.
for walking?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert just put go to SoCal and stay. Sorry, Mark. But yeah, we have homeless here. We absolutely do have homeless here in Alaska. And it's the craziest place in the world to have it,
That would be the scariest place to be homeless.
Right.
I would think.
They
Am
all
I going to freeze to death? Am I going to get
right.
ate by a whatever?
Exactly. I mean, here people are not the top of the food chain anywhere.
Oh,
We talked about it today on, I don't know, someone brought it up on the Headlines news show. I think it was Rocky that brought it up. We were talking about who's at the top of the food chain, and we're like, ain't no one here in Alaska at the top of the food chain. I could tell you that much, yeah. We always laugh. We get a kick out of we love our vacationers that come here in the summertime and in the winter. They do drive what happens here in Alaska. They do good for our economy here in Alaska and everything else. And it's always funny. You stop at like a convenience store and you walk in, you can always tell the vacationers because they've got like a 12-ounce can, like a big old can of bear spray hanging off their belt.
Well, not to mention wearing parkas in the summer.
Oh, yeah. They got parkas on. They got this big old can of bear spray. And being a local, the only thing we can say is, okay, you brought seasoning.
Yeah. Spray it on your burrito.
Yeah. Scott says that. Mark says that's profiling. No, we do. We have lots of homeless here. And they come in through the summer and they end up trying to kick it here through the winter. And it just blows my mind. It really does. But that is one of the funniest things is vacationers here that come and they show up. They've got the big old can of bear spray hanging off their belt. And it's like, basically, you just brought seasoning. You're just seasoning yourself for them because that ain't going to do nothing.
Our bears like hot sauce.
Yep, exactly. Grammy just put out there bears and moose. Oh my, absolutely. And that's one of the biggest things here in Alaska that people don't understand is that our biggest killer here in Alaska
Is
and
the cow moose.
is moose.
The cow moose.
The cow moose, female.
Yep.
Absolutely. We have many, many deaths here every year just by moose. You know, people walk up and think that they could just pet a moose. I mean, you're walking up to a 1,500-pound animal that's the size of a Volkswagen with eyes, and you're going to pet it. I mean, come on. Think about it.
And their legs are like 6 feet tall.
Right. I mean, it blows my mind. It really does.
And you can't put out pumpkins at Halloween time because they'll come on your porch and eat your pumpkins.
Oh yeah, they steal it.
Nice.
They steal the pumpkins. They do.
What if there's a candle in them?
No,
they don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care. They're like, oh, it's
pumpkin pie. You know, it's just warm pumpkin.
No joke. For Halloween one year, I hung a skeleton, a plastic skeleton, in my tree outside my front door.
Yeah.
And the moose would come and play with it every day, banging it around. And
oh, that's so cool. It's like a giant cat toy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then you think to yourself, I have to walk outside at some point, and
right.
Well, at my other house before I moved up north here, I used to get up because of my job. I'd walk the dogs at 3 a.m. And there was a moose that always hung around the neighborhood, and it would, no joke, make it back to the house before I did with the dogs. And so then I'd have to go through the snow and go out to the back door.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, everybody, let's go ahead and welcome to our live panel. The old man is on with us here at the Pulse.
Oh,
hello. Can you hear me okay?
Absolutely.
Oh, I can hear you great.
Nice. I just had to stop in and say, one, I love this show. You guys are awesome. I really do. I love the show. I love all you guys, Rick, Susie, Boogie, Tom, Tucson. I love all you guys. This is such a great show.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up? And talking about this moose stuff. Good grief. I mean, I've got a game camera in my backyard.
Right.
And I get excited when I see a cat. I mean, I can't imagine looking in there and seeing a moose. That would just blow my mind up.
Well, if you put it in our yard, you'd see lynx, you'd see wolves, you'd see moose.
Oh yeah.
Occasional bear.
Yeah.
Fox,
that'd be awesome.
Coyotes.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
It would be. It'd be awesome.
It's the Alaska Zoo in our yard. It really is. Yeah. You want it, it's gonna come through there. I know Robin in the hood's on the show right now, and she just had there was a lynx in her yard and a moose in her yard just like a few days ago. So I mean, they pop through, and these are not little kitties. I mean, we're talking they got paws that are about 6 inches in diameter.
Hey, does a female moose have antlers like a male?
No, they don't.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
I was wondering that. But they are, yeah, you're right. They're huge. They're just, just judging by pictures. I've never I think the biggest thing we've seen here in the Pacific Northwest when we're out running around is we've come across some elk.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But I think elk are probably kind of small compared to a moose.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
third of the side.
Third of the size.
Third of
Yeah.
the size.
Absolutely.
We haven't seen any moose, have we, Grammy?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, and we travel around out in the well, we used to anyway. Our forest here. I mean,
Yeah. But it's beautiful for
it's a little dinky forest. It's just a baby forest.
Hey,
we might see
sorry to
it.
interrupt.
Yeah.
I wanted to give Grammy a late happy birthday.
Oh, did you miss birthday for Grammy?
Yeah, I did. Well, I was at work, and we didn't.
I know.
I can't really hear it too well, so
Us old guys were like, yeah, we need to work.
Yell it. Just
Hey,
yell
I
it.
joined the show during the day, and I'm at work.
no, but no, I can't.
My birthday wish.
I was just saying, I can't hear even with earbuds and headphones on at my work. I can't hear anything, so it's pointless to try.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
So
Big happy birthday to Grammy. That was a great show, by the way, you did with Grammy.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Happy birthday.
Did you hear her yell?
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
yeah, I did. I did. You're
they heard you.
very welcome.
For all those that don't know, this is the Old Man. Check out the Old Man's podcast. It is streaming Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Alaska time, 7 a.m. Pacific. Get on there. Have a great day. I love your shout out, Old Man. It's you leave with a spring in your step. I love it.
That's our goal. I mean, we try to just like you guys. You guys are really lighthearted and fun, laughing. I just when I started my podcast, I thought, people need a break from all the news and all that other stuff,
Right.
So
Right. That's
Yeah.
really cool, Scott.
But
Scott-
see, this is what's great about your show, your variety show here.
Yeah.
It's because here it's at the end of the day.
Right.
And people get to come in, they listen to you laughing and goofing around, having fun, giggling, because laughter's contagious. And you guys laughing make me laugh. And, it just goes on. So,
Therapy.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We call
Get
it the
loose.
therapy show, the variety therapy show. There you go.
Well, listen, Brett, I'm going to get off because I have a tendency to just get too talky, and I don't want to have you.
No,
I don't want to have you
Hey,
mute
just
me.
follow
So,
the rules, man.
no, I'm just kidding.
take it over. Hey,
Yeah.
unless you
Scott's
curse,
the same way.
No.
unless you curse, Scott. He's the
He's the
security
admin.
around here.
Curse me.
And he disappeared.
We've
so-
got the cleanest show on Podbean.
No, Scott, my co-host. He's our admin over here. He's like, strike one, strike two.
Yeah, they had to. Old man, you know me from back in the day. These guys had to train me pretty well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Boogie would come into my show, and I'm already sitting there with the mute button.
It would happen. It would, and I do apologize for that.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
Boogie's
But,
come a long way. He's come a long
Yeah,
way.
yeah. Well, you need to. Yeah, exactly. Come into the show. Come into the show some morning and call in and brag.
Brag about what?
Brag about not cussing. About being able to talk without cussing.
Also, who entered the room here? We have Mr. Woody Bush online with us.
Oh,
Woody, great to
Hey,
see
Woody.
you. Let's see if he's in an area where he's on there. I see him hooked on there. Woody, you
He's
with us?
muted right now.
Is
and
he?
I'm not talking trash. He might be working on something. He's like, crap, I almost had it right. Now I stripped the bolt, but
I
I'm
know
on
he's-
air.
He's been working pretty hard lately. Woody, you're welcome. Come in and talk to us when you're ready. We'll leave you in the panel.
All right, I'm gonna hang up and then just go back to listening to the show.
Hey,
Old
thank
man,
you.
love you to death, dude.
You guys are awesome. I love all you guys.
All
Stop
right.
it. Come on in and say hi in the mornings. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good night, Grammy.
Thank you.
Good night.
There you go.
Good night, there,
Good
lady.
night.
Hey, Woody, how are you tonight?
Woody,
You
what's
okay?
going on, Maverick?
Just try not to crash and burn, bud.
Oh, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Well, we've had a
How were
heck.
your moose steaks? That's the only reason I jumped up here real quick.
You were looking for moose steaks. That was
No,
last.
how were they?
Oh, they were excellent. They were absolutely.
Oh,
They were absolutely awesome.
see, it's thumb
We had
twiddling
moose
time.
Salisbury steak tonight.
Oh, we did. I forgot about that. We had moose Salisbury steak tonight.
Oh.
Some patties, some moose
Try
patties,
those tidbits
and then
next time.
oh yeah, it was good. We had moose Salisbury steaks with gravy and brown gravy and mashed taters. Oh man, it was to die for tonight. Absolutely. Here we go talking about food again. Every time you join the poll, somehow or another, it ends up on food, and we're gaining 20 pounds by the end of the show.
I know all about some moose patties, if you know what I mean. So.
I told you I'd stop cooking anytime.
Oh no! Scott, you back with us now?
Yeah, I'm here.
No.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
airing
he
up his
is.
tire.
No,
Rick.
he had tech difficulties. We had tech difficulties yesterday. It was Tech Difficulty Tuesday, and it was just one of those days. We started off on the news bad. We started off on, I mean, if it did happen, if it could happen, it did yesterday. But we ended up finishing off. We did it. Boogie, we missed you last night. You know, I threw out an impromptu show last night. We started at about, I think it was about 5:30 Alaska time. So about 8:30 your time. By the time it was done, we went through 2 sessions, had 4 hours of show going. By the time
Oh, bro.
it went on and on and on. We had so many people coming in and out, and it was just a whole lot of fun. It was a good time.
Well, I was
But
chatting with Hanny J and, hopped in outside of the normal and, I had to deal with a troll and yada, yada. And
Knock on wood. We haven't
Yeah.
seen one of those in a long time. So
good. Stay away from my cousin. He's completely banned. Thank God.
oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. No,
What is
drama free here. We'll stick to drama free.
Boogie Nights with a K.
Is that Boogie Nights with a
Boogie Nights with a K.
Yeah, K.
Yeah.
Come on, Boogie.
All right. I got it. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, you want one of those?
Yeah.
Hey, he's like, is that better? Does that make
I
you-
got it.
Hey, Boogie, how do
Yes.
you make a hanky dance?
Oh, darn it. I think I knew this one, but I can't remember.
Put a little boogie in it.
I knew something.
I couldn't resist.
Yeah,
I love it.
I knew something was going to come and happen here.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
See,
Let
that's
me
why
put some
you usually
boogie
don't
in
let
it.
me on.
What do you mean I don't let you on?
That is the most piece. If you had my book of jokes. Whew,
No, I heard him the other night on Cat.
yeah. I got more. Since I write them every day.
Yeah, I was like, no.
I got the weekly specials for Behind the Dumpster, okay? And
There
I'm
you
not going to read them online, but on your show. But you want to come check them out? Yeah.
Too much.
Not
Yeah.
family friendly.
Not family friendly, but it's okay. You know what? We're not that bad here. This is
Oh, no, but these are bad.
Oh, they're bad.
Oh,
They're plus PG-13. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Well, it's
What
been.
are, what are these? These are you're speaking of other shows.
No. He's talking about jokes he has.
Yeah.
Oh, you have jokes. Oh,
The uber
That-
sensitive
that-
couldn't
that's
This
handle
is
it.
strike one. I know. I understand.
no, that's why I'm questioning you. I'm writing this down.
I'll meet you in the office in the morning.
We'll hash it out. Is that where you're
Yeah.
going with this? No.
HR will be there. I know.
We had one of the shows. We spent an hour and 15 minutes last night talking about Scott's bicycle tire. I kid you not.
And he
So-
blew it up, too.
Scott's been building BMX bikes lately, doing frame.
Nice.
So these new tires that he's running run 110 psi in them. In a BMX 20-inch bike tire. Okay.
110 pounds.
110 psi. Right, Scott? Isn't that what the new ones run? 110? So I'm actually on the
ones
phone
I got, yeah. The ones I got.
What is the weight limit
for a
BMX?
Apparently,
like
165 pounds because Scott's on it.
No. Actually, I can get away with riding almost any BMX, but there's no weight limit to a BMX because
no, but that's what I'm getting at. Is what I'm trying to get at is like a 260-pound guy hopping on that thing, doing what he wants to. Saying I know how to ride it because I don't, but if I was out there trying to do some tricks and whatnot, see that I'd stop myself, and
I would. I was just gonna say. Oh, go ahead.
If I were to drop down, let's say 3-4 feet in the air, 160 pounds on top of 110 pounds of air pressure, would it blow out?
No, not at all.
Oh, man.
And that's not what would give out. It's if you're 200, say 220 and 6'4", right?
Okay.
You're doing handrails and ramps.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you would have to do, it has to do with the wheels themselves. Double walled rims, sealed bearings, and you're good to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're not like.
He's not like Kmart special.
You're real stuff, man. You're like Matt Hoffman.
Yeah, but I don't need to do that. I need to do that. I like
need to build it.
I'm in like a child's class when it comes to weight.
Yeah.
So
Scott's so small he could turn sideways and disappear.
I don't have to buy anything special or heavy duty to ride a regular BMX.
Not for Scott. No. So this is what the story was last night for those that want to hear. So Scott just put a new rim and a new tire on this bicycle. The tire is rated for optimum performance. You run the tire at 110 psi. So I'm literally on the phone with Scott as he's doing this. Okay. He's pumping up the tire. He's actually marking it off. He said, yeah, we just hit 7. We just hit 50. We just hit 55. We just hit 60. And then it just hit 65 and now 70. And then boom.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So it just it hit, what was it, about 78, Scott, when it toasted?
Yeah. And I saw it. Whoa.
What is that?
I don't know.
Is that Rick's phone?
That ain't mine.
Maybe that was.
So go ahead, Scott. Tell a story.
No, I saw it. It was about 78, 79.
Yeah.
And I'm holding it like in my right hand, the rim, and I see on the far side of the bottom of the rim, I see the tire bead pop out off the rim.
Just a little bulge.
Oh no!
And just like balloon, like Marshmallow Man, all of a sudden, and I'm walking around doing it, right? So I have a portable inflator that I'm walking around doing that. So I'm holding it that close to me.
You have it like in your hand, just like
he's like carrying
holding on to the
mobile
rim, onto the other. Yeah. And so I see that, and my first instinct is turn the power off, right? I turn it off, and I go to like look at it, and like it was like a pause, like maybe like a 2-second, 3-second pause, and just boom, like just like deep bass boom, right? Like I told him that was louder than any handgun that I have ever fired in my life.
Did it shoot out of your hand? Like
No.
Just blew out the side.
No.
Just kind of.
Huh.
So then he goes.
I felt it like there was like a gust of wind.
in his living
Had
room.
you been Marilyn Monroe, it would have lifted your skirt.
Right, exactly.
Right.
And so he goes, okay, well, that didn't work.
I love it.
I said, no crap, man. It did not work. He goes, okay, I'm going to put a new tube in it. I go, oh, good idea. Let's try this. Right. So he's downstairs in his living room, and he's staging it as he's filling it, right? And what he's doing is he's turning on the mini compressor. He's setting it for, like, what's the first one you set it at? Like 55 pounds, Scott? I think.
I did 55.
Yeah, 55. I hear him turn on this little compressor. He goes, I'm out of here. And I hear thump, 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 thump. And I go, what are you doing? He goes, dude, I'm upstairs looking over the landing at it.
I'm out of the. I'm in the clear over here.
Right. He's standing upstairs. He's on a fucking floor overlooking his living room. And he's like, yeah, okay. He goes, beep, and it shuts off. And I go, yeah. He's all, did you hear that? I said, yeah. He's all, well, it hit 55 pounds. I'm like, good for you. Another 55, you'll be good to go. So here he goes, back downstairs. He goes, I'm going to do it for 70 now. Was it 70 you did next? I think so.
Yeah, I started doing 15 at a time.
Yeah, 15 at a time. So he pumps it to 70. I hear it go, bzzz, and he goes, dum, 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 dum. And he's running back upstairs again, looking over his railing at it. And he did this all the way till it hit 110 pounds, and that one held. You actually went for a ride on it today, didn't you?
No, I don't have a.
Oh, that's
I don't have another tube at first.
Yeah, he's got one tire. He's unicycling.
One.
He's unicycling, leave it to Boogie. There you go. Yeah, he's down to one tire, one rim. He's so that is the Tucson Scott story of building BMX bikes with his son. And
maybe learn how to juggle while you're at it. The extra cash for the.
I don't know. I was laughing at it so hard. It just made me really laugh.
Well, where was Jonathan the whole time you were doing this?
Oh, where was he? Was he outside?
Well, he was outside, but when I was doing the second one, I was telling him, like, get out of here, like, because you go sit in the living room. Like, get out of here. I'm filling the tire gun.
He's building a bike with his son. He's chasing his kid out of the room.
If I'm going to leave the room, I think I need to tell him to go too. I'm not just going to be like, hey, I'm doing a science experiment like 8 feet away from you. I'm going to go 25 feet away and just watch.
Right.
You get up there nice and close. Here's some goggles.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Too much. But Scott, you're having a good time doing that, right? Building the BMX bikes. I mean, you're getting a kick out of it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I've learned a lot. I've tried some stuff that I've just never attempted to do with bikes, like, rebuilding the bottom brackets, the cranks and everything, and then rims, rebuilding the rims. That's interesting.
Yeah.
How do you rebuild a rim?
Take the axle out and repack the bearings.
Clean
it all out. Just like make it all new, right? Re-grease it. And
Mark says there's a lot of money in that now. See, maybe you found a new profession. You don't have to pimp yourself out on the weekends.
Yeah, stay away from the dumpsters.
Yeah, exactly. We do. We actually, Mark just put out there. Look at the old GT bikes. Scott, tell them what you're building right now. What you got? I mean, you got
a dyno. It's considered a mid school because it's like a 2001.
Yeah,
dude, those dynos were dope. My homeboys back in the day used to float around on those, thinking they were
all that in a bag.
Yeah, and they were pretty good, but they weren't any Matt Hoffman or anything like that. Yeah. But it was still really cool watching with the gyros, and they're just spinning around, having a good time.
Yeah,
man.
Well, It's funny if you look at BMX bikes right now, old school BMX bikes. I'm not going to date them, but I'm just going to say, yep, Skyways. You remember, Mark. I mean, our day, it was you were either T, Dyno, Diamondback, Redline, Haro, later on the Kurohara, but GT's always held for everything out there. Now we're watching these guys. There's actually a guy online. Was it Old School BMX, Scott? That the one guy that does reconditions old BMX bikes and stuff.
Are you telling me about the guy from Texas?
Yeah, the guy from Texas. He's actually he's doing full restores on it. These bikes are selling anywhere between $3,500 and $5,500 for old school BMX bikes.
Yeah, some of them are.
Yeah. So, Mark, when you think
there's
about
actually
when you dumped your old school BMX bike, yeah, I think about it right now. Like
the guy that probably does the best job. He was based in California, and I'm not even kidding you. He just rented like 3 or 4 U-Hauls.
Yeah.
And put all of his bikes and all of his other stuff and his family and moved to Phoenix. Like a month and a half ago. Just recently. And he's got one of the largest collections, and he basically, that's what he does. He just restores like museum piece level. So he's got like Team Mongooses, like the 80, the 81. Like he's collecting them like that.
Yeah.
It's just way too much.
Yeah.
So
that's exactly the repros. Rad bikes are going from $3,000 to $5,000. That is correct. He actually posted one of my old bikes I saw online was
one of your old, like your personal bikes?
Personal, but it was one that I had. I remember one of the ones I had was the GT Pro Performer. And when it first came out, that it was like, this was probably an 87-ish, heavy on the ish, maybe 86-ish, but it was purple and white. And he actually put one on there, did a refurb on it, and it sold for like $4,700. I kid you not.
Without a refurb?
Yeah, with the refurb, $4,700. And I'm thinking about this. I'm like, even back in them days, first of all, they were tanks. They were heavy. Okay, we're talking like, most bikes you try and clear anything under 30 pounds for a BMX or for a good flatland bike or, running the pipes, anything. And I remember when I first got it, it tugged out at like 37 pounds. And I was like, man, this thing is a tank. And then I thought about it. Then I started looking at it, and I was like, man, that's one of the coolest old GTs. And still to this day, it had white tires on it. It had a purple frame. It was just awesome back then. And we used to all hang out. I mean, we had bikes. That was pretty much what we did back then. I think all of us did. It was just a BMX bike-a-thon, growing up in small town Big Bear. From one end of the lake, we used to call it from the dam to the dump, because you had the dam on one end, the dam from Big Bear Lake, and then the dump was out in Baldwin Lake. So it was from the dam to the dump, and that's pretty much it. Absolutely see Mark threw it out there. But bike stuff, it's so much fun. I have never seen so much interest in it up until lately, and it's really, really cool. Really cool. Let's see. Let me see here. I just caught a message here on the side. Oh, by the way, make sure that you guys hit that like button in there. We're trying to get some engagement going tonight. We've actually done pretty awesome, and we're trying to break a record. Let me see here.
What's that record you're trying to get? What's up?
What? Go ahead, Scott. Throw out some numbers out there where we're at.
What now? What comes next?
What comes next?
Yeah.
You're trying. I think. Are you talking about Podbean stuff?
Yeah, Podbean stuff.
Well, he's got like an achievement that you're like that. All the people who do live shows get. What do you?
I
just what is the one that you're looking at? The one that's just for the regular, for people who just do lives.
Oh, I don't
Aren't you like 15 or 20 listeners away from like an
Oh, yeah.
enhancement to your account?
Yeah, exactly.
How many?
Like 15 listeners is all.
From what? What's the achievement?
Like 3,500 or so, or 4,000, 3,000.
Nice.
Yeah.
I hit my 3,000.
Yeah. Pretty cool. I mean, tonight is actually our 153rd episode tonight on the
Damn.
Pulse. Yeah, pretty cool.
Pardon my
Right?
language.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Let it rock, you know. So that's why we like that. Make sure you guys hit those like buttons and also hit that follow button in there and give us some engagement all there.
So what's the other achievements? Let's go.
Let's see here.
Well, we were trying to track what we're doing, so we had a goal for January.
Yeah, our goal was
And-
like engagement was what was our goal for engagement? 5,000 or something like that.
Yeah, it was
Right.
5,000. We really beat that, and so
Yeah.
decided to double that goal. And
10,000
So-
engagement. That's a lot.
yeah, well, here, this is a crazy thing. In 3 days, we did what we did in January. The first 3 days of February, we did an
Nice.
entire month's worth of
Yeah.
engagement.
Yeah,
Congratulations, dude. Give yourself the clap.
absolutely. I think we did once or twice in the day.
From a toilet seat?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Toilet
Different
seat,
clap.
yeah. Different one.
Hey,
This
don't
is,
be bringing home no clap.
Hey, it'll just go away. Calm down. No need to go to the doctor.
That's Rick in the background, by the way, for those that didn't know.
That is not.
It's a miracle what a Brillo pad will do.
Oh no!
Scotch Brite. It's Scotch Brite, right?
Right, Scott.
It'll
Bright.
make everything
That-
shine.
Good old Scott Bright. By the way, thank you for the gifts out there. That's awesome. Make sure, like I said, you hit those like buttons out there. Give us some engagement in the chat. We do keep an eye on the chat, believe it or not. And also, I do have the lines open right now, so you're welcome to call in if you like. And we'll just keep this party rocking tonight. But it has been. We've seen so much.
Dude, congratulations. That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Isn't that cool? I mean, it's just not to mention they put us out. We're syndicated on all the platforms now. We're on iHeart and Amazon and
Oh, no.
Audibles.
yeah, Audiobles. We're everywhere. So I was like, man, this is kind of cool. I mean, little old the Pulse is
So, wait a minute. You're going to have to start signing autographs pretty soon.
not me. Let's just leave that for Scott.
All right, Scott.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Only on the speeding ticket.
Only
right?
He's got the get out of jail free card.
We don't talk about
Small
that.
town.
No. Look, Scott, I'll head on down there to Arizona and we can start
him run
signing.
Yeah, you're gonna help him right
Whatever.
out.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
Only if he signs
No,
my
no,
tits
no.
first. That's
There
all
you
I
go.
gotta say.
Are you still wearing pasties, Boogie?
Oh, I'll take
Oh,
you
yeah.
around if you come to Tucson. I have a feeling I could for sure entertain you for one night.
Absolutely.
Yes, Mark, you know a celebrity,
Yeah.
and it's
yeah,
probably going to his head.
Guess what? Hanny J lives down there too. So
right. I think
Oh,
you
that's
get,
right.
yeah, absolutely. No, Scott will be able to take you around the best dumpsters in town, Boogie.
Hey man, I'll get some new interviews, make some new accounts.
Right.
Who knows?
You never know. But it is. We've exploded here, and it's all because of you guys and all the listeners.
That
And
is awesome, dude. Congratulations.
thanks, man. Thanks. You know, it's really cool. It's really cool. Well, think about it, Rick, Scott. I mean, Susie, you, Boogie. You guys all
Nah,
been here since
I'm
the
part of
beginning.
it.
Yeah, you guys.
No, you guys do this on the daily. I'm just around.
Yeah, we here. We just.
See, Boogie, anytime you can come down and hang out behind the dumpster at my job. You might have to fight a few ravens, but
I'll
can
get
hang
the
out there
homeless
anytime.
people out of there. Maybe employ them.
Maybe
Help the economy.
right.
You have a health plan?
I do.
Well, I've been talking to Blue Cross and Blue Shield for my dumpster guys. They're just not covering pre-existing conditions, so most of them.
Are those pre-Keystone conditions? We tease it because we love you, Boogie. You know that.
You're not teasing nothing, buddy.
Let's see. It's only 7:40 here, Alaska time. I'm gonna say you're on number
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9,
9, 10, 11. 11.
Oh, you're 2 up tonight.
2 up tonight.
11.
That means you're doing good. Uh-oh, we got Miss. Hang on one second here. We got someone entering the room.
Oh no!
We got Robin coming in. Where'd she go? Robin, where are you? I let her in the room and she ran.
There she is.
There she is. Listen to Robin's song. Sing it, Robin.
Can you
Come on.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Sing it.
All right. I can't hear myself.
Everyone, welcome Robin
no.
to the show. Go ahead, Robin.
There we go. Oh, I don't know now.
You don't know.
Goodness.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nate
what?
Says, yeah, it's 11:40 in Philly, right? Am I right? Let's see here. 11:40. Let's see. 7:40, 8:40, 9:40, 10:40. Yeah, I'm counting on my fingers. Oh yeah, this is a great day. That's all right. Rick's
it must have been that full moon.
It must have been. Rick's over there taking his shoes off to count, so I'm feeling pretty good about myself around. Yep. Oh yeah, Pink Squirrel. She's in Pittsburgh. Yep. We got Boogie. He's in Indiana. Pink Squirrel's in Pittsburgh. We got Mark and Callie. Let's see here. We got my sister in Mexico. She's down around. She's way low on Mexico, down by Puerto Vallarta way. So she's about mid. What time is it there, sis? Go ahead and type it in the chat box. She's
10:40.
Is it 10:40? She's only 3 hours.
I think it'd be 9:42.
9:42? Nah.
She's 3 hours.
No, it should be later.
Is it later than
3
that?
hours ahead.
Yeah. Either that or she's asleep already.
Well,
She was just on here a little while ago.
Oh, wow.
10:40.
There you go. Okay. So 3 hours difference from us here in Alaska. And yeah, okay. That's not too bad. Right? Okay. Robin, what did you have to say? Go ahead. You're
I'm just
wow.
hanging low.
Loud. Your mic is loud.
Can you hear me?
I think Canada heard you.
Yes, we can hear you.
I don't know, bud.
Bud. Why? Bud.
My
Why?
Zer.
Anyway,
Bud.
my husband and I we went out
Why?
to Gina Hot Springs
Yeah.
for the night.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Was it nice?
If you guys ever get up here,
Yeah.
or live here,
Yeah.
go to Gina Hot Springs.
Yeah. Really nice there. Yeah. Let's see.
I promise. Oh, there we go.
I've
it's
only driven
well
people
worth
there.
it.
I've never actually been in there.
Really?
Oh, you should. It's a
Excuse
wonderful
me?
hot tub. It's
Yeah.
awesome hot tub.
Gina Hot Springs. I've taken groups of people there before, but I've
Right.
never actually been in there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Susie, it's just
For those
totally
that don't know,
awesome.
take a look. You could check it
The
out.
water was clear. I think
That's because Rick
the
wasn't.
owner, he had his workers clean the spring out.
Yeah.
The water was
Okay,
clear,
bub.
and it was mighty, mighty, mighty hot.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Hello,
It
Lunar.
is just
So,
Hello.
so
unreal.
Boogie, you
For the
you
24
you
hours
big
that my husband and I were there,
Yeah,
well worth it.
absolutely. Great trip out there. All those that want to know what Chena Hot Springs is, look it up. CHEENA.
Yeah, look it up.
It's just,
Google it. Gina Hot Springs.
yep, just outside of Fairbanks. And they have natural hot springs that are open all year. It doesn't matter if it's minus 49 or plus 49.
Yep.
They're open all year. Plus, they got the ice bar out
It's
there.
well worth the visit.
Ice. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Actually, really cool. You know,
you can
Hey,
stay there, right? It's a
yeah.
popular
Oh, yeah.
place.
Yeah,
to
it's a
stay,
resort.
right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, someone just sent me something here. Okay, here you go. I'm going to go ahead and play it for you right now. Someone sent this to me. Mark, was this you that sent it? I don't know who sent it. Let's
I
see.
can hardly hear you,
Hang on.
Hondo.
Right. Right.
Anyways, I'm going to sign off. And the rest of you, have a good week.
Hey,
All right, you too.
hey, mama, don't go.
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
no, bud.
There you go. Someone sent that to me. Someone sent me the Bud Frogs. I had to play it. There you go. Let's see. What's up with the
Boogie
thing? Hang on one second, Scott.
Uh-oh.
What's up with the
That's strike one, host.
yeah.
For what?
Me? I got a strike.
I don't know. He was trying to talk. I'm going to mute.
Because it wasn't me. That's great. Someone's now I'm getting commercials sent to me like crazy right now. Mark was asking, what's up with the send a gift thing that keeps popping up? That is automated. I think that's out there.
Yeah, no,
it
is 100% automated. You don't have to send a gift. It's not up to anybody to do so. That's a Podbean thing.
Yeah, it helps
That's
us out.
nobody throws that out there.
Yeah.
It just pops
It's one of
up.
those things.
Kind of like
pops up. It's automated out there. But if you look up through the chat, you'll see where Susie threw out a gift. She threw out the love gift.
I just sent a cup of coffee.
Did you send me a cup of coffee? Yeah. See, and those things help the show out. So
yeah, they do.
They do great things here for the show. So it's a cool thing. Also, you can check out our website. Our website is now up and running. You can check out pulsealaska.com, PULSEALASKA, pulsealaska.com. There's numerous tabs in there that you can check out and find out all about us here at the Pulse. And if you're wondering where the pictures came from, they came from here, from me, yours truly. So, and we're still working on some of the pictures on there. All right, Scott, I cut you off. I gave you the old 1-2 punch there. Go ahead, roll with it.
No, it's just I was going to ask Boogie a question.
Okay, let's hear it.
He's muted now.
No, I muted myself because I was doing
I was just you a big bathhouse guy? Is this where I'm at?
I'm a Russian bathhouses or
you like small areas of water where you get to be naked with other people?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love a hot tub. I love a Russian bathhouse. I love a sauna so long as I can get out.
Yeah.
There's not so much water in there, but all the above.
Here we go.
So let's go. Yeah.
I'm not even going to touch it.
I know a great one right in Denver.
Turkish ones? Have those ones?
Sing it, Boogie.
Hallelujah.
Too much. I couldn't help myself, man.
That was perfect.
It was perfect. It was just right in there.
So what's up with the Turkish bathhouse, bro?
Yeah, go with it.
Let's go. Yeah.
I don't I don't know.
What's the difference between a
You said Russian. I was
Yeah.
like, what about Turkish?
I don't
Or is it
know.
a
What are
Turkish
they?
prison? are the two the same thing?
Here we go with the one-liners from Airplane, right? Have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
Can't do it.
Have you ever seen it?
You ever watch gladiator movies? Boogie?
Yeah, movies about gladiators. I knew that was coming.
You beat me to it, man. You beat me so hard to it.
Mark rubbing a tongue, smoking a pancake, piping.
I miss Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's for sure.
Oh man. Oh, seriously.
That sounds like a Saturday afternoon in Fullerton, California. Rub and tug, smoking a pancake.
Well,
there's like a mini mall there that has all of those things.
Making a pancake.
Hey Clark, I bet you never seen a set like that on a dog. Hey Clark, it's just best you just let them finish.
Hey, it's not Christmas time.
Right, it is. But we always got something in the background. I mean, come on, you want a little vacation, right? Tell me.
Can't beat it.
Name that tune, Boogie. Come on.
Saturday. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Scott, can you? There you go. Mark's got it.
Nice.
A little Holiday Road in the background. we actually
I
gave
miss Europe.
I miss my Turkish prison. I miss movies about gladiators.
Detained.
Yeah, too much. All-time greats, absolutely. Best single one-liner movies out there. I mean, there are so many out there. It's just great. Yeah.
This dude had me on a rabbit hole that you started playing music, and I was ready to go.
Really?
Yeah. Explosion was about to happen. It was just like, boop, brain stop.
Yeah.
So,
No, I get it. Scott, favorite one-liner from a movie? Go.
Oh,
I don't know.
One-liners.
Why are you putting me on the spot like that?
Because
yeah, you see?
you're the co-host, dude. I mean, I even gave you the entry. I mean, I gave you like I totally just rolled out the red carpet for you at the beginning of the show. What do I got to do that again?
Your admin's
Hope Madonna's
falling
not
down
there.
on his job.
No, my habit's falling down on the job.
Oh, the first couple days he took it so serious. Now he's what? Huh?
Right.
I gave you a one-liner from a movie like last week.
Did you?
That was last week, though.
That was last week. This is a whole new week. Come on.
How far can I go?
I got one.
Okay, go, Rick.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you guys are killing me. Here you go. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I got that clip in the bank.
Come on, man.
Too much, man.
That comes from the nursing home.
Yeah, let me tell you, Jack.
All right, who's next? Oh, I got so many in the
Got a
back.
pretty mouth, boy.
Oh, yeah, Deliverance. I was so in Deliverance country this week.
Oh, yeah. We got totally, I mean.
I could tell you about Sister Beepin'.
I didn't
country.
see you around my neck of the woods.
Oh, man. I'm in northern Indiana. It was in this little town called Newville, population 493. and it was nightmarish. I was a little worried. People were staring at me in my big box truck like they'd never seen something like that before. And there were vans broken down on blocks, aside trailers, and I thought to myself, only that's their grandmother's house. Yeah.
What part of where were you at? I mean,
Northern Indiana.
Northern Indiana. Hello, Smiley.
Population
Show.
Newville.
Newville. Okay.
Newville, Indiana. Population 193.
You were out delivering?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was a little worried about myself.
Now, don't worry, Boogie. We're not. We're harmless people.
Now, Boogie, you want to have some fun? Go down to take your delivery truck full of bales of hay down to Cabrini Green at night. Then you can have some fun.
No, that's yeah. I'm all right with that because I do fill that delivery truck with hay and alfalfa and straw from time to time.
Yeah, there you go. So. All right, Scott, you're up. Give me your best one-liner.
I don't know. I
don't know.
I don't know. I kind of like some of the background conversations from Karate Kid, like put him in a body bag, like that kind of stuff. I don't know. Like one-liners I like. Like I always kind of think those guys are funny.
Yeah, the backgrounders are always better.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
sometimes.
Oh,
I mean,
what was he? Daniel's gonna cry. Like,
and then the heckling, and then
I mean,
and then it fades off into like,
what? What just happened to my show? He just faded into
who, me?
Yeah.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Oh, Frankie, my dad.
What
maybe
we got
get on that
here
plane.
is a failure to communicate. This
Dave's
town
not
needs an
here,
enema.
man. He's not here. No.
Yeah,
I'm Dave.
Happy Thursday to you.
This town needs an enema.
Oh, dude, I think I let that one go. I think I killed that one off. I may have. I don't know. I can't remember if I did it or not. Did I get rid of that? I may have. I did.
Let me get some tots, bro.
Yeah, I totally killed it out of my soundboard.
Come on, man.
You know, come on, man. Let me tell you about
Well, you can all break out in song and start singing. I feel pretty. I feel pretty.
I feel pretty.
Oh, so
I feel pretty and witty and gay.
Oh,
Goose Fraba. Yeah. I can't believe this is going on because while I was driving through that podunk town, I thought about anger management because I had a talk with my boss, and I was like, "Oh man!" And that whole scene where he throws his eggs across the room, he's like, "I said over easy."
I get it.
Oh man!
Yeah.
What a
Smiley
day.
wants to know how you knew his name.
Who?
Smiley? I got that one.
Yeah.
I totally got
Cyrus?
that. Yeah. Oh, I just got that. Yes, we are doing very well here. Okay. I was going into some of the best one-liners were in the movie Young Frankenstein.
Frankenstein!
Frankenstein! What knockers? Outblew her. I mean, come on.
I like. What was her name?
Abby.
Abby Normal.
What else? Abby Normal.
Right. Perfect.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of the movie The Party.
The Party?
Where the white women at? Sorry. Blazing Saddles. Had to throw that out there. Gene Wilder.
Oh, Blazing Saddles.
Gene Wilder was in there.
Yeah, I knew you were. Yeah.
Gene Wilder's
We
always
just watched that recently.
Yes, we did.
Great fun career, you know?
Yeah. We actually did watch that. We watched History of the World Part 1.
Oh God. Yes. Let's go.
Oh yeah, no, way too cool. Way too cool. I just sitting here, I was actually looking through some of this. Someone else sent me some of everyone's sending me commercials right now on the side. Like old fashioned commercials. I don't know. I didn't. What's the other one?
I sometimes go down rabbit holes on YouTube where I watch 1980s commercials and 90s commercials and 70s, and I look at the price and they're like, get 2 Whoppers for $1.99. I'm like, oh. What happened to you?
Scott, didn't you say wasn't Burger King taking a dump and going out of
they're not doing well. Yeah, they're not doing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who don't.
Yeah.
Not very happy with. With that
See, my sister just threw one. We actually played that one last night.
Where's the beef?
Yep, exactly. We actually played that. It's actually still in my queue here. Let me see.
Nice buns.
Right. There it is. I actually have it here right now. Let me go ahead and play it for you. Let's go.
It certainly is a big bun. It's a very big bun. Big fluffy bun. It's a very big fluffy bun.
Where's the beef? Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
I don't think there's anybody back there. There you go.
So you got big juicy buns.
You know, it's so funny about that is my I have a picture. My father has a picture of my grandmother shaking hands with Big Dave.
Really?
Yeah. From back in the day. He was an advocate of the church years and years ago. And wild.
I got a picture of myself with my mom took a picture of me when I was little with Colonel Sanders.
Awesome. Are you lying or
no? True story.
That is so cool.
We were in San Juan Capistrano, and he was actually he was coming around seeing his stores, and they were coming around seeing he was doing his thing, and showed up at the Kentucky Fried Chicken in San Juan Capistrano, California. And I was like little and got a picture with him. So yeah. Funny stuff.
Well, she was old.
But then you have like years ago, I had my picture taken with Sarah Palin when I met her, and my youngest son wanted in the picture.
Yeah.
And at the time, he was probably like 8, and it was right after she had her last child.
Oh,
and when I get the picture back and look at it, I'm like, holy shit! He like just sunk his face right in her chest when he took the picture.
What? He was. Hold on. Say that again. He just.
When we went to take a picture with Sarah Palin, my youngest son just like face planted into her boobs when he took
awesome, the that lucky kid. He was motorboating Sarah Palin. Let's go.
Oh man. And I was running for cover. I took a picture with Murkowski. Scott, I think I sent you that picture, didn't I? When I was down there in December, down in Anchorage.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where you were motorboating Lisa Murkowski?
No.
Oh God! Ew.
The other one.
Let's strike one.
The other.
Strike one, dude. I swear that's just wrong. No, I was down there. I was down there for the school board association meetings down there. I was known for being up here and being on the pulse and blah blah blah. She goes, "Oh, I want to meet you." Here,
I'm not gonna go ahead. We'll discuss this afterwards. I just don't want to get you in trouble for knowing a guy like me.
Dude. Scott, dude, you're just wrong. You're just totally
Well,
wrong.
you know, when we say Alaska's like one big small town, it really is.
Absolutely, it is.
You know, we've met all these people.
Yeah. F1 Grid, welcome to the show. Yeah, it is. It's just like one big happy family around here. But I've got a picture. I was back there, like I said, I was there in December for a school board gathering down there, and kind of pictures. So took a selfie with Lisa Murkowski. And no, I did not motorboat.
Yeah. Would you have if you were 8 years old?
No.
No. She's almost like
she's nasty.
Wait, he said if you were 80.
8.
88.
Not 88.
Oh, 8. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
I thought you said 80.
88 miles an hour
maybe.
because the flux capacitor would have
Yeah, 7.2 gigawatts needed.
1.21 gigawatts. No, I've been out of
That's the power of love, dude.
That's the power of love. Dude, seriously.
Okay, I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole with it.
Okay.
I wonder if that's how. I can't even do it. It just sounds so bad. Is that how Michael J. Fox got Parkinson's? He got electrocuted during the making of the movie. That's why he shakes so much.
I was actually on the set of that.
No freaking way.
Yeah, absolutely, I was. I was on a lot of the sets back then. I had family members that were in the industry. Matter of fact, back then, I think the last thing I did was I worked on and helped make the cuckoo clock in the Addams Family. The one where he comes out, she tilts back, and he bites his neck on the cuckoo clock.
Yep.
We built that clock. Yeah, back then. So it was
okay, Boogie, because you're younger than us. Do you know who Punky Brewster is?
Yes, I do.
Go down that road.
No, I know Punky
Okay,
Brewster.
I won't.
No, I know Punky Brewster so much. I used to watch that when I was a child.
I used to date
Strawberry.
that
Yeah, he dated her.
So
I lost my virginity. She just didn't know it.
Mark will probably remember this. Our skating rink always ended up with someone showing up in the industry. And Mark, do you remember? You remember who happened to show up there, and I slugged him? I don't know if you maybe remember this or not.
Is this a movie title?
It was. No, I literally knocked someone on their can.
Oh,
you may have been there. I know JR was there. I know Tommy was there. I think Eric.
Tommy Lee Jones?
It was. Oh my God, you remember it, dude. You totally remember that. It was. You nailed it. You absolutely
Kirk Cameron.
Mark Seaman, you remember that, dude. Yeah, we're at the skating rink. He was acting like an ass, the girl I was with. And I canned Kirk Cameron on his ass.
Kirk Cameron, the guy from Left Behind. Family Ties.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
You knocked Kirk Cameron out.
I canned him on his ass.
God, I can't wait to meet you in real life.
That's funny stuff. We used to have celebs in Big Bear all the time. I mean, we were lucky enough to ski back then on Snow Summit. We got to ski with Cheech and Chong. I used to ski when I was ski patrol up there. We actually skied with Sonny Bono back then. I mean, we used to have lots of people.
You didn't let him hit the tree, did you?
No, I
wasn't there.
That was George of the Jungle. No,
Yeah.
Absolutely not. But cool people.
Well,
I mean,
Sonny Bono died like a.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Travolta. I forgot about that. Hello, Rose. Welcome to the show. Yeah, absolutely. They used to just float through there, and they were just normal, everyday people. You know, it was just kind of cool.
They had a little extra money back then. They're like, oh, I'm getting brand new. checking out the celebrity stuff.
Yeah, but it was totally funny. Yep, back then.
Well, when I was a kid, I was on a flight with Will Gear to Hawaii. And if you don't know who Will Gear is, that was Grandpa Walton.
Oh.
And I still don't know who Grandpa Walton is.
Richard Gere's that Salt and Pepper guy that was in, what do you call it? Pretty Woman,
wrong.
right?
No, wrong
Yeah.
wrong gear.
Wrong gear? I'm in the
that's
wrong
not-
gear.
That's not,
The
Pretty
Pulp
Woman.
not the
wrong
dribble
gear
guy.
right now.
No, I was gonna just say, Southern California, like prior to the 2000s.
Yeah.
With like celebrities and entertainment icons.
Yeah.
Was a lot different than it is now. I mean, my great grandmother got sick and was hospitalized.
Yeah.
And because I wasn't allowed in the ICU, me and my dad went and hung out in David Hasselhoff's trailer while they were filming an episode of The Knight Rider. Right?
Yeah.
That long ago?
That's Southern California. Well, I was a little kid.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
like that's Southern California. That's a common thing. My next door neighbor growing up was he was the main technical producer of all of the Disney shows that were live.
Okay.
So
well, I don't even know
if you want to search for it, there's me doing Mousercise somewhere out there in one of the episodes. I was like doing I don't even remember exactly what it was. It's like jumping jacks with Donald Duck.
Who's been to Disneyland lately? The original Disneyland. Mark, have you been to Disneyland lately?
Is that the one in California or the one in Florida?
Yeah, just within the last few years, 5 years, some years.
Years.
Is the ride still big? Is Big Thunder Mountain still there? Yeah, can't afford it. I could imagine. I actually did the voiceover for the ride, Thunder Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, the train ride there, the roller coaster train ride. And the last time I was there, I think I was there I don't know, it may have been 9-10 years ago. I laughed every time I went through line and heard my voiceover on it.
Couldn't you though? Like
I did. All I could see is hear myself going, "Please keep your hands and arms inside the train. Hang on to them hats and glasses." And I'm going, "Oh my God, that was me."
Wait for the ride down.
Right.
It's gonna be a good time. Don't forget to tell your mother and father that we're gonna.
Disneyland was cool back in our day when you could afford it. It was actually really, really cool. The old days, I mean, 80s, 90s, 80s. I'm just going to say 80s. I mean, it was a cool place to go hang out. I mean, California, you got yearly passes to go there. Even living in Big Bear, you used to take the drive just to go down there. They had this thing across from...
Who's getting attacked by a bag?
That sounds like
it was Boogie.
Boogie and his oven mitts.
Yeah, well,
they are overpriced. That's what I've heard. It's not like the old days. The old days, I mean, in the 80s, when we could go down there, when we get like passes and stuff at Disneyland, I mean, you used to spend I don't remember. It was like $300, $200, something for a pass. You used to go anytime you wanted. And the cool thing about Disneyland was they had this thing across from, I remember where they had it at. It was actually across from It's a Small World. And they put something in, it was called Videotopia. And basically it was like MTV on steroids. It was just like a place to get together and dance and have fun and meet a whole bunch.
I know. Yeah,
Do you know what that was?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So that was kind of cool back then. But then we had cool stuff and there was nothing like growing up in Big Bear. I mean, we got skiing. We were skiing in the wintertime, and we were all, of course, all us kids, we all had night passes. We'd all ski at night. It was, you get off school and you were blazing over to the heading out. Yep. You remember Mark very well. 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And if you were good enough to hide from ski patrol, you usually caught the last run down in the dark at about midnight or so. if you can remember that. Because you'd wait for everyone to go down, you'd go hide in the trees, and we did some cool stuff back then. Yep, absolutely. We had fishing in the summer, motorcycle ride, you name it. It was cool. All right, He the People, welcome to the show. We had good times back then, way good times. I definitely can't complain. We grew up in a great place. Scott, you got anything else you want to throw out there? I know I kind of cut you off a few times.
I was actually trying to look up what's the status of Thunder Mountain.
Oh, okay.
And
Holcomb Valley. There you go, Mark. Wilbur's Well or whatever.
Yeah, it looks like it may be
defunct,
moved, and
Really?
well, not really.
Well, that's what
It's
I
still
heard. We
there.
heard that they were supposed to take it out and put something new in.
Oh, okay. ABC 7.
Well, they gutted like 20 or 25% of the.
Oh
the
yeah,
original
they're
park to
getting
be
rid
the
of
Star
Splash
Wars.
Mountain right now. They're literally dumping Splash Mountain. I did see something on that on the news like a week or so ago that
So-
Splash Mountain is coming out of there. I mean, come
What
on.
I can't find out is if they it sounds like they may have moved it when they did Disneyland California.
Oh, okay.
So they rebuilt the ride essentially. And then it sounds like the original ride was completely revamped in 2013, but it doesn't really say if it's even the original ride, right?
Okay.
Like,
yeah. You never know. Yeah.
Splash Mountain was awesome.
It was.
Fucking dang it.
Scott.
What?
I apologize.
For what?
Strike two.
What kind of admin are you, Scott? You don't catch these things.
Boogie, go ahead, brother.
It's a small
safe,
world
you're
after all was awesome.
Hey, sometimes you got to play a little bit of a good old boy network when you're in these high positions. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's
Sometimes
a
I'll
small
let it go,
world
sometimes I won't.
after all.
You know,
It's a small world after all.
I mean, they're going to
Anyway.
take out Space Mountain too, and the Matterhorn.
Yeah.
Dude, I got
Oh.
my first kiss on the Matterhorn.
You got your first what?
My first kiss on the Matterhorn.
Your first kiss?
Yeah, on the Matterhorn.
Oh.
Yeah, I was a youngin'
Yeah.
too. Go ahead. What are you saying?
You're like 8 years old.
and I
right?
can't even
that's
tell
exactly.
you what horrible things I've done inside that park.
All right, thank God I didn't get the first strike.
Right, Miss Donna.
I
thank you
had
for
summer
joining the show
passes
tonight.
there through the
Texas
entire
Valley.
summers of high school.
Mr. Donna. Thank you. Love you, sis. Yeah, dude, I think we all did. I mean, that was just part of it, I mean, growing up at Disneyland. And,
It's like with you guys with
I had
Disneyland,
no
like
money
close.
in my pocket.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I take the bus there. And I had a summer pass to go in there every single day, and I had
Right.
no money. I was like
Right.
literally like a homeless person
Hung out.
inside of Disney.
Hang out.
Really?
Like all
Nothing
dirty
wrong with
like-
that.
yeah, like we're wearing like skater clothes and like wearing punk shirts in Disneyland and like harassing people.
Rule breaker, you.
Right?
Such a horrible person.
Oh man. So
Well,
what's it like?
I'm not gonna tell you what kind of shenanigans I got up to because like it's embarrassing.
Yeah. I mean,
But
did you
yeah,
get?
I mean,
what did you
if
do
you
for
hang out
first
someplace
break?
every day when you're a teenager for months,
Yeah.
obviously
Were you like
some crazy
dumpster
stuff,
diving
like-
at the Carnation restaurant and stuff and getting scraps from behind the Blue Bayou? I mean, what were you, how were you eating?
No, but I mean, like for instance, I think there was a point like, well, I decided like I was gonna like explore my weed exploration while I was
Oh
inside of Disneyland, I
yeah,
can tell you that.
I did that with
And-
Cedar Point.
Yeah,
And
so,
P.S. Stay away from my dumpsters, man. I got teams out there.
Stay away from the dumpsters.
like play like a version of Pirates of the Caribbean baseball. Like, which base could you get to before the ride would end?
Right. Until the drop, before the drop. That's what we used to do before the drop. Or being in the haunted house before you got to where the ghosts dance, across the catwalk.
Well, you can't do anything on that one because like you're not in a private car.
Right.
Most likely you got like some like, kids sitting behind
Baseball
you.
in Disneyland.
But like
That's too much.
But like, yeah, Pirates of Caribbean. I mean, you could get in there with like a girl, and you could just sit there, and it's a little bit of time. You got time to do whatever you're doing.
I mean, It's a Small World takes like 45 minutes to go through. I mean, you got plenty of time in there.
You can't get away with much on that ride. They stare at you. And I'm just talking about the dolls.
Yeah, Susie Coppa feeling more. That's what chairlifts were for. Oh man, the good old days. No. We had fun. Someone actually sent me a picture from yep, absolutely, Mark. The good old days. Someone actually sent me a picture. I found a picture here, and then someone sent it to me. Actually, my buddy Lawrence sent me Lawrence Lewis, he sent me some stuff on some pictures that he found of us when we were younger, and I'm like, dude, I thought this stuff was destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, just real quick. Trust me, a girl can get away with a lot.
Yeah.
In a small world. You know what I'm talking about.
It's a small world. I couldn't handle going through the music again. I've been through that ride so many times. It's like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. But good times, I must admit. Let's see here. How are we doing on? I'm just checking on time here. Making sure we don't get.
You're like on the last 15
10 minutes.
Are we? We're in the last 15 of this round.
10, 15, something like that.
Okay.
10.
10 minutes. 10 minutes left in the show. All right, Scott. I'll leave the call to you.
What?
If we want to roll over for a little while.
Well, I'm gonna party tonight, so.
Are you?
Yeah. What does that mean?
For Scott.
Is it a party of one?
He's gonna blow up a tire.
I want to party all the time. Is Eddie Murphy here?
Go ahead. What?
No, I don't know.
No? Yes? No? Come on.
Feeling cute. I don't want to make any decisions for you.
I'm feeling cute. Oh my god, dude!
He must have the pink tutu on.
He's got to. Dude.
Oh man,
that's just wrong, right, Matt?
You got the Hello Kitty backpack on too.
Rick doesn't.
Oh, the Hello Kitty store my sister was so into at the mall. We could talk about that.
Let me see where we're at. We could actually go ahead and go into a rollover if we want. Do we want to do that, Scott?
Hey, cutie, he's talking to you.
Wait,
hey, sugar tits. I mean,
sugar tits.
Good fella.
That's a strike.
That's a strike.
I want to party all the time. Party all the time.
Now I'm gonna have to find some.
Yeah.
Nah. All right. Tell you
Eddie
what,
Murphy.
I'm going to go ahead and play a tune on the way out, okay? And let's go ahead and roll over into number 2 so we don't get cut off. How's that? Does that work for you guys?
Not for you guys. I'm going to bow out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some people have grown-up jobs in the morning at the crack of dawn.
I know. Me too. And I got to be there at 9. So.
Oh shit! Half my day's over by 9.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I got to deliver food to freaking monkeys and nah.
Is tomorrow your monkey day?
No, I get to drive around monkeys.
Tomorrow's my monkey day.
Right.
Yeah.
Goes around monkeys.
Tomorrow's my monkey day. I deliver food to the zoo.
The zoo.
The zoo. Yeah. All the animals.
All
the
right.
giraffes, the
let's do this. Let's go ahead and go into a round 2. Let's go ahead and jump into part 2. I'm gonna go ahead and start closing this one out. Sound about right?
Let's start bad touching our naughty spots and go.
Let's we could go into part 2 a little bit more edgier since it's later at night here. All right. First of all, I want to thank my panel here. I want to thank Mr. Boogie Nights for joining me here, our executive producer.
What are you?
Me, Nana Rick, Miss Robin in the Hood, who's still hanging on out there. I appreciate that. Also, the old man for joining us tonight. That was good times, man. I dug that old man and Grammy Kelly on. Pink Squirrel, the dude Sean. Also check
Woody
out
Bush.
Yes, Woody Bush. Yep. I mean, we got so many things. We just got so many great people to thank that are part of the show here at the Pulse. I'm just going to go ahead and call it out one more time here. Make sure you follow us. Hit that follow button. Hit those like buttons on the way through. We're going to go ahead and go into round 2. Mark, I got a good old song for you coming on. If you want to follow us in, just look for us to restart. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing rolling. And let's go ahead and go into a song. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Let's go to number 2. The Pulse Live Variety Show. Today is Wednesday, February 8th. And let's go to round 2. Also, don't forget to catch us on the Headline News Show, 10 a.m. Alaska time, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m.-ish. Let's just go with ish. Sounds about right. Thank you guys for all the support here. I'm going to go ahead and move into a tune and see you guys on the flip side. Here we go.
You've been down too long in the midnight sea. Oh, what's becoming of me? Ride the tiger, you can see his stripes, but you know he's clean. Oh, don't you see what I mean? Gotta get away, holy diver. Like the eyes of a cat in the black and blue. Something is coming for you. Look out! It's for the morning. You can hide in the sun till you see the light. Oh, we will pray it's alright. Gotta get away. Get away. Between the velvet lies, there's a truth that's hard as steel, yeah. The vision never dies. Life's a never-ending wheel. Say, holy diver, you're the star of the masquerade. No need to look so afraid. Jump, jump, jump on the tiger. You can feel his heart, but you know he's mean. Some light can never be seen. Yeah. can't see what's becoming of me. No, ride the tiger. You can see his steps, but you know he's clean. Oh, don't you see what I mean? Gotta get away, get away. Gotta get away, get away. Yeah. Holy diver, some survivor. You're the one who's clean. Holy diver, holy diver. Yeah, the cats in the blue coming after you. Holy diver, holy diver. Get away, get away, get away. Holy diver, holy diver, holy diver. Ooh.
The Clear Sky Lodge.
This show brought to you in part by the great people at Clear Sky Lodge, where the steaks are the best in Alaska. Don't forget, Super Bowl Sunday, doors open at 11. Games and prizes will be happening during the game. Also, Wednesday food specials and pool tournaments on Friday nights at 7:30 p.m. Clear Sky Lodge, located at Milepost 280 Parks Highway, Anderson, Alaska. Open 7 days a week, 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Give them a call at 907-582-2251 and tell them your good friends at the Pulse sent you.
That's all, folks.
See you all on round 2.